Volvo XC60 takes everything that is good about those old Volvo family estate cars and serves it up in a more contemporary crossover package. It's available in both 2- and 4-wheel drive, depending on how muddy you want to get, and should appeal to those mums and dads who still want that sense of solidity and practicality about their Volvo, but wouldn't mind a bit of swagger too. When you check out the stance and visual character of the XC60, it very much looks like a downsized version of the XC90. This ironmark grille is now big and bold. You've got some really strong surface language going on, particularly around these shoulders. And details like this rear lamp graphic really helps lift the finish of this car into the realms of BMW and Audi territory. I think it actually manages to look quite voluptuous for a Volvo. While you can spec additional R-design styling upgrades, the boxy proportions and these chunky door mirrors remain, and that makes it excellent for towing. So depending on the engine and your lifestyle choice, you'll be able to pull all manner of caravans, horse boxes, and even yachts. Inside, the quality of materials is top rate, with this floating centre stack that houses all your main controls a particular jewel. It's practical in here too, with some really decent storage cubbies. And the raised driving position, combined with these orthopaedically designed anti-whiplash seats, really make it one of the most comfortable cars to sit in. Safety has always been a major priority for Volvo, so all versions of the XC60 get a high-strength steel roll cage, intelligent side and curtain airbags, as well as a new system called City Safety. Now this uses a camera that's mounted in front of your rear view mirror to constantly scan the road ahead and tell you if the driver in front suddenly stops. So at speeds at under 20 miles an hour, if I'm distracted from the road and I don't react to the potential danger, the car can actually emergency brake for me. We've tested it in a controlled environment and it works consistently well. In the back there's just enough room for 3 adults. The rear seats don't actually slide, but because the seat configuration is split 40-20-40, it means you get a decent picnic table in the centre. What's more, this middle chair can also be spec'd with an integrated booster seat, and the seats fold flat with just one catch, revealing a very generous load space, importantly with no lip. On the road, the overwhelming feeling you get from the XC60 is refinement. The ride quality is so supple regardless of surface, and there's hardly any tyre, wind or suspension noise transmitted into the cabin. Some may complain that the steering is a bit numb and a little slow on the initial turn-in, but that actually makes it less nervous on motorways and less tiring to drive on longer distances. If affordability is your priority, then we'd probably say that you go for the Drive-E version of the 2-litre diesel. The front-wheel drivetrain combined with the 6-speed manual gearbox really helps reduce those running costs, and the figures are pretty impressive. If you fancy a bit more of an all-rounder, then go for the 4-wheel drive D5, which uses a wonderfully slick 6-speed auto. The downsides are few and far between really, but we'd probably recommend that you spec parking sensors, as rear visibility is a little bit lacking, and also Volvo really needs to sort out its sat-nav controls, because using a remote like this is nowhere near as intuitive as a simple touchscreen. The XC60 blends new Volvo styling with old Volvo practicality, and the result is a brilliant family car. Add excellent comfort together with strong residual values, and it really has everything needed to tempt customers away from the most premium of rivals.